Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 17th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you. Definitely be careful with paperwork this week. You could be being affected very strongly by the retrogrades, all of them. But other than that, especially if you're involved in something legal, I would say be careful of paperwork. But you start off with the Seven of Diamonds. Well, worries about money, anxieties about money at this time as well. Feeling anxious about that. Let's see. Cancer this week has Mercury conjuncting Uranus, which is probably causing these anxieties and worries, and not being sure how things go. Definitely a week, I would say, in general, to go with the flow. I mean, I'm only 4 signs in to doing these readings this week for this week, but there a couple of the earlier signs have already had messages about just needing to kind of go with the flow, not jumping to any conclusions, not just making assumptions about things or anything like that. Kind of just like allowing things to work themselves out. Also, I mean, it's interesting. This can be a card of getting yourself overly excited as well. Just like creating these stories inside your head. Very much a water sign thing. I'm a Pisces, so I totally get it. I create these stories in my head also, but don't do that this week. Don't kind of create these things that don't need to be created with that card. Next, you have the Three of Diamonds. Be careful of all paperwork this week for sure. This is a card that represents legal problems with legal paperwork. So if you're doing anything legal related, taxes, anything like that, just double check everything and really make sure that everything is correct. It might even be a card that says, like, if you can, maybe you want to file a tax extension and wait until after the retrogrades or something like that to do your taxes, just to make sure that everything kind of goes smoothly there. So this card can definitely represent that. But it mostly represents something missing. Also, if you are in business and things just aren't going as well as you would like, sometimes this card just says, hey, you just need to take a second look at things because you're just missing something minor that could easily be fixed and that could turn things around for you. Next, you have the Two of Hearts. Definitely seems like a much better love week for a lot of people so far, really. This is a card of you matching up with somebody perfectly, you finding your perfect match, basically, if you're single. If you're in a relationship, just a very supportive card there. And also, for some of you, this could just also represent matching up with a situation, like a new job, a promotion, or something that makes you very happy as well. Definitely a week for you to get out. This has also come up for several other signs this week, that it's a week for you to kind of get out and meet people in public, not online or anything like that. Although, having said that, the Ten of Clubs would represent online. So again, I think that you might be the exception to the rule this week, and maybe you could meet somebody online or a bunch of people. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. Represents success, abundance, and very good luck coming to you at this time. Also represents being very dedicated to learning. I think that there's a certain percentage of water signs in general that are very dedicated to things like personal development and learning about ways to improve their lives in so many different ways. Let's see. Also, a card of maybe like trying new things, like trying new ways of exercising. Has a lot to do with activity. Trying new ways of exercising, trying new ways of diet, trying any new daily routine, mixing things up. Stuff like that. Definitely a card of daily routine and all this other stuff. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds, card of patience, being patient with things that are going on around you at this time. It does say that finances will be stabilizing. I know that these past couple weeks have been kind of maybe up and down all over the place, but this represents things becoming more stable. Amazing card for travel, and especially an amazing card for planning travel, planning on going on vacation or planning some sort of thing like that. I also think this is a great card for some of you might be setting like a very like a future goal as well. I am getting something that I do feel like some of you are working towards something, like maybe you started a business and then that business didn't really work out, but then it kind of led you to another one, and you're kind of like having to start over again and start something else. So some of you might be doing that, and it's kind of like you're frustrated because you have to start something again, but I also think that it could lead to a lot of success. Finally, you have the Jack of Hearts, could represent admirer coming in for you, somebody who's interested in you. Probably another water sign, I'd have to say, with the Jack of Hearts. So a lot of you could be meeting a water sign at this time. Probably somebody new, or it could be somebody you've been looking at as well, but they probably haven't talked to you, probably won't talk to you, so you might have to be the one to initiate some sort of situation or something to get them to talk to you at this time, especially with this card. Jack of Hearts usually represents Pisces, so and Pisces are notorious for not talking to people that they are interested in. So again, you might have to kind of get that one going. But very good card. Also a card that says you might need to have more fun this week. You might need to take some time to do something fun. Definitely socialize. Again, 10 of Clubs, socializing. Card, and this has been big for the past like 2 months. All about socializing, getting out there, meeting people, all this other stuff. And also adopting a just say yes policy. Like I say, when I moved out here, I said that I was going to just say yes to all opportunities to socialize, and it's changed my life completely. I used to live in a very tiny town in Connecticut with all old people with no kids my age. So when I moved out here, I just said yes to everything. I've definitely had a lot more fun. Definitely has opened up a lot of doors. So make sure to do that as well. But thank you for watching and enjoy your week.